Well, Trump, let's talk about him with respect to Bitcoin because he signed some new legislation that may positively impact privacy. And so, legislation that was supposed to take an effect in 2026, just next year, would enable the IRS to force cryptocurrency brokers to provide tax information on transactions conducted on their platform. And this is a holdover from the Biden administration. So with Trump trying to position himself as a Bitcoin slash crypto guy, obviously he's going against this. And the purpose of the law was supposed to limit unpaid transaction by people who owe for their trade. So people that make a trade and make gains and don't report it, they wanted to limit that. So they wanted their slice of the pie. So if you just look at that, I think this could have been used in potentially far worse ways than that as well, especially if they wanted to target Bitcoiners in the future, because then they would have direct access to this information.
Yeah.
And certainly however to use that information, who knows. But it's not to say that this won't happen, but either way, at least with Trump doing this move, it's a step in the right direction for people who advocate for privacy. And this move doesn't absolve you from having to pay your taxes if you do those trades. So if you are trading Bitcoin for cash and going back and forth, remember, those are all taxable events. It's up to you if you want to pay your taxes. I would advise you do so. You don't want somebody like the IRS or CRA coming after you. It could be a heavy-handed response, but you know what? You guys are all adults. Do what you want. But I like this move by Trump. And the fact he did this, though, makes me wonder, whenever there's a world without Trump, would they reverse Trump's decision and bring this back? This is more of a privacy thing for me more than anything else. And
privacy, regulation, rollback. It's all in the same vein as what you've seen from Trump a lot. And there's good and bad with Trump, like any politician. But it's good. I don't think anyone would ever characterize this as not good, would they? I mean, mixers and stuff are important. They're an important part of Bitcoin. They're an important part of anonymity and privacy. I think these are great tools. I'm glad to see this.
Well, on top of that, we'll talk about mixers in specifically here, because the Department of Justice drops.
Let's see. Now, the big thing is, can we take advantage of this gap in regulation and build something that's more regulatory proof? I don't know. That's something for those involved to consider, though. I would say that they're probably thinking about that quite a bit.
Well, Join Market is regulatory proof because everybody runs their own instance for that.
Yeah,
so it's hard.
yeah,
It's very decentralized. To go on a different topic, but kind of similar one, when you're dealing with, gives them way more control over funds. Is one of the selling
receipts,
points?
Like we talked about,
that's
governments are starving for tax receipts. It's honestly a no-brainer, right? It's a complete no-brainer.
Could you imagine, the selling point?